Okay, so one of the things that we've done recently is figuring out a missing coordinate when we're given a slope and another point. So we talked about two different ways to do this. The first method was by using a graph and by counting the slope. So what we're going to do is we're going to use what we know to find what we don't know. So in this example, number one, we are given that we have got an ordered pair T6. So this is what we don't know, an x value. And I know I've got 10, -3, and my slope is -3/2. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is plot the point that I know. I'm going to plot 10, -3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. So here's the point that I know. The other thing that I know is that in this ordered pair, which goes x, y, I do know that it has a height of 6. Right? So I don't know the exact x value where it's going to fall, but I do know that it falls on the height 6. So I'm going to look at my graph, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and I do know that somewhere along this line is where it's going to cross, right? I don't know the x value yet, but I do know that it crosses somewhere on that line. So we're going to list that as like our target line. Now I also know my slope. This is saying down 3/2. So from this point, if I go down 3 and over 2, I end up going in the wrong direction for my slope. So we're just going to backtrack. We're going to go up 3 and back 2. And that's going to be another point on this line. But I haven't hit my target yet, so I'm going to go up 3 again and back 2 again. And again, I'm getting in the right direction. I'm getting closer, but I haven't hit it yet. Up 3, back 2, and boom, here it is. The x value is 4. So in this case, t is 4. This ordered pair was 4, 6. So down 3/2, down 3/2, down 3/2. Notice I got to my point. So the missing value was 4. Let's look at one where I'm missing maybe the y coordinate. So in this example over here, number 2, let's look at what we know. 6, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so here's the ordered pair that I know. In this case, I know that the x value is 9. So let's go find the x value, 9. That was 6, 7, 8, 9. I do know that it should cross that x value, right? And I'm going to look for the height this time. So I know that it has an x value of 9, but I don't know what the height is. Now, my slope is down 1/3. So from this point right here, if I go down 1 and over 3, this time I got pretty lucky. I hit it on the first try, and I didn't have to double back or anything like that. And what is that y value? 2. This ordered pair is 2, 9. So the missing letter in this case was 2. Another method is more of an algebraic approach. Let's take a look at this example right here. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to use our slope formula to help us solve. Right, we talked about this in class. So we're going to take the y values and subtract the x values. Okay, so we know it's xy, 1, 2. All right, ordered pair 1, ordered pair 2. So we're going to take a look at our formula and plug in what we know. Okay, we're going to do y minus y. Y of the second point is 5. Y of the first point is 3, right? That's what the y2 minus y1. Then we're going to do the same thing with our x values, r minus -4. Okay, let's see if we can clean this up a little bit. 5 minus 3 is 2. R minus a -4 simplifies to r plus 4. And this is supposed to equal 1/4, right? That was the given slope. When I figure out what r is, it should simplify to 1/4. So from here, there's two different ways that you can try to figure this out. One is, let me bring this to the front. Okay, didn't work. All right, so if we could pretend that we cannot see this, I'll just color it blue. Okay, if I can pretend that I cannot see that, I know that 1/4 is the same as 2 over something, right? And hopefully we all know that 1 out of 4 is the same as 2 out of 8, right? So I would like whatever is under here to equal 8, okay? So now if I move this box away, I want to figure out what could r be to make 8. Well, we know that 4 plus 4 equals 8. So in this case, r must be 4. Okay, well, what if that threw you a little bit? Maybe you're not so hot with fractions at this point and we need another method. Well, the other thing that you can do is you can always go back from here to cross multiplying. That will always work. I can take a cross multiplication method. 2 times 4 is 8. And then I'm going to set up 1 times the quantity r plus 4. Okay. I'm going to distribute in the 1, which we know doesn't make it change at all, but in other cases it might be another number. If I subtract 4, I get that 4 equals r. So there's a couple different examples of how to make these work.